Welcome to the scheduled program. With all the chaos in the world, I am pleased to inform you that the government cheese is still safe. Although inflation is at its highest and evil satanic pedophiles are running America, rest assured the government cheese is safe and secure. Now remember, kids, if you see an alien, you only have two options. Either kill it or fuck it. Now back to your scheduled program.
So she is 88 now, so she was like old enough to know not to do that shit back in the day. But she was literally in the Viet Cong camp with a loudspeaker calling American prisoners of war criminals, and it was insane.
Yeah.
Wow, dude, she is fucking.
The audio of it is kind of
you can just
weird.
look it up and see it.
It's like your government lies to you. You die for Israel. GI.
Bro, that looks like a kitty sucker. Look at that. Look at that face.
I know,
dude. Eyes sunken in.
I think
it's
that
the rug
face,
muncher build.
Well,
Dude,
no,
she,
I think it's an ancient. That's the first facelift ever completed.
She had an idea.
Bro.
They've read from an Egyptian manual how to do it.
That's
They
terrifying.
deciphered hieroglyphs.
All right, so we are recording. Yes.
Dude,
Nice.
that face would scare me as
I
a
know.
child. That's terrifying.
The thing about it that's weird though is I don't think that she was even aging that poorly originally.
Look at that.
Yeah, that's not.
But,
that's
okay,
not
but
ideal.
look at. I think this is definitely photoshopped. But imagine if she looked better than she did.
Mm-hmm.
That would be cool, guys.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's an older photo on what Levi has pulled up right now, and it's I'd give her solid 8. Maybe.
This one?
No, the black and white one. I don't know if that's her though.
Oh, that's her, but that's in the 1850s.
You know who the Robert Redford? He just was let me age like shit and not give a fuck. Hell yeah, dude! Look at this picture. Look at this fucking thing. In the middle there, he's like a fucking raisin.
Oh, good God.
He's got that raisin bill.
Well, isn't he
Age maxing? Dude, I can't wait to be an age maxer.
Make yourself look like shit on
Yes,
purpose.
exactly.
Well, isn't there there was was it The Watchmen or something where he was the president?
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, there's whatever. So, either way, while they look that up, this is episode 8, and we did get the promised guest.
We did. He finally showed up.
Yeah, happy to be here. Happy to be here.
No longer
Alright, so
flaky.
Just so we get started, we need his social security number,
ID,
credit card numbers,
blood type.
Yeah.
If you could also share
Any passwords you can think
Yeah,
of.
If you
I
can
use
share
the
your
same password.
if you
for
can share
every
your bank
platform.
account information with Geek Squad as well, I
Yeah.
know they're reaching out to you.
Yeah,
They're listening.
Great sponsors. But yes, he was in Watchmen. He was the president.
Yeah, and it was Richard Nixon was the guy who was all right, Dr. Manhattan, I need you to fucking kill all these gooks. Did you ever read those comics or not?
No.
Is he a ginger?
I would give it to
Redford?
him.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why his name's Redford.
Gotta read the
dude.
fucking name. How could I not get that?
No, he was the guy in that movie where I think it was him, where it was Owen Wilson and him,
Okay.
and it was or was it Owen Wilson? It was him and another actor. It might have been the Woody Harrelson.
Okay.
And it's I want to fuck your wife for $1 million.
Oh,
and he's
very cool.
and the wife's I don't want to do that. And whoever the bald actor guy was honey, but we need the money. And then it's nothing happens in the whole movie. And at the end of it, it's literally him flying away with the guy's wife. And the dude's wait, no! And chases after the helicopter.
Hell yeah.
So, yeah, that's the
Dude, he's a handsome dude. He's a handsome cuss.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you just accept that, one day you're gonna look like shit, and as you said, age max, smoke cigarettes, lay in the sun with
well, that's what I'm saying.
accelerant or whatever.
Embrace the leather. Just get everything wrinkly.
Well, he did. I don't know. I think he was. It wasn't him. It was Charlton Heston.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching a movie the other day. One of an old movie.
That's a good man. He's a good man.
He was the Cold Dead Hands guy.
Yes.
Okay. Have you ever tried to watch him act?
Yes.
One of the most brutal things I've ever seen.
It is, but he was
Have you watched him?
Charles,
No.
he's the guy that plays in the
he plays Moses in the Bible.
Oh, okay.
He's also the
Okay.
dude in the Chariot movie that I forget the name.
Ben-Hur.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, okay. Yeah.
He was
very
literally-
very forced. Acting.
It's like way overacting, just like
Yeah.
insano.
But I mean, he was like the Tom Cruise or the Brad Pitt of his time, wasn't he?
no, everyone thought he was. I mean, yes, he was very popular.
Yeah.
But the one that gets me is the Planet of the Apes movie. He was in
Yes, when they're
when he
eating
kisses
monkey
the
suits.
monkey.
Yeah.
Like they're supposed to be monkeys. They're not
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
Like he's
Dude,
there's a love
There's
story between
laws
a
here.
monkey.
I can't believe Moses would do that.
Well, who was he? The one I remember in Lutheran school having to watch one of those movies. Was he the guy who like brutally murdered the guy whipping him?
Yes,
You were supposed to. How could he do that? It's
Yeah.
like you're getting whipped as a slave.
Yes.
Like, why the fuck wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I like it because like all the old acting is like basically the same as like stage acting, where it's just like
Well, and they had
obnoxious, over the top.
Well, they had the they called the transatlantic. That was their acting school was teaching everybody to talk the same way, my dear. You know, like that, so no
Yes,
one could
yeah.
tell where they were from. And it was I think Marlon Brando was the first one to not act like a literal insane person.
They're like, shit, that
No,
guy's
that
good.
was literally that streetcar Desire named Desire, when he's like, I could have been something, and they're like, wow, emotion. It's like, holy shit, he's not just playing himself.
Oh my gosh,
He was
no talent. There's no talent.
that dude was, I don't know. He's also apparently had gay sex with Richard Pryor,
Nice.
Marlon Brando. So,
Nice.
So I mean, did Tom Hardy actually fuck a dude just cause? Is that a
It is a
rumor?
reason. That's true.
It is?
Also, I saw quite the picture of him.
Hurts my
recently.
heart, dude.
Well, Tom Hardy.
He fucked a dude just.
Well, his reasoning for it was that I think it was
To get into character.
no, it was like, well, I need to see what it's like.
No pun intended by getting into character.
Yeah.
Oh,
dude.
that's pretty. All right.
Fuck, where's this? What do I even look this up? I think it might just be
Hardy
fat
fucks, man.
Tom. No, there's a picture of him recently where he's on this beach.
Oh.
And he has like the worst tattoos I've ever seen, and he's like fat, and his gut is just protruding, but he has like the most absurd.
It's not him bald, is it?
No, he has hair plugs now. So
Really?
he's fat on the beach with like the most perfect hairline you've ever seen.
Yeah, but if you look at this photo, Isaac, and tell me that dude didn't fuck a guy.
Yeah. Well, what's that movie where he's a prisoner and he's gay in the movie?
Bronson.
Yeah.
Well, that I don't
Yeah.
think he's gay in the movie where he's
in Revenant?
yeah,
dude.
he's the
He's like the main.
the tree guy. That's him.
Oh. Oh, yeah. He's like, should have been on that boat.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, so
Okay.
there's a worse picture that's definitely been scrubbed off the internet, but like. Imagine being worth $100 million and having those tattoos. And I mean, he's like, that's in shape for like a 50-year-old or whatever. But this picture in particular, where it's like he's not being, he doesn't know he's being photographed. He's just got this.
He's letting it hang out, man.
Just letting the take over.
I did want to make sure that I don't think we're actually going to ever do it in the future, but we do need to ask about the aliens to him.
The alien question?
Yes.
I agree. That might be on a return visit. It's got to be fully. He has to go into solution.
I know. No, we need. This it has to be the first official question posed to a guest, because at the end of it, I said I was going to do it.
Okay.
So
All right.
Okay. So, I guess I'm just going to get straight to it.
Valid.
You come outside, middle of the night, crash lands in your yard. Look, alien. Okay.
Yeah.
What do you do? What's the first thing you do?
Go inside and make sure I'm well equipped.
What does that mean? This could go either way.
Yep.
So go inside. If there's a gun on hand,
Okay.
we're obviously, we're grabbing gun. We're approaching. And then we're swinging, investigating the area. Obviously, we would ideally want a tactical flashlight on this, just so we can be hands-free.
So are you, when this is happening, are you going to be friendly with it or not friendly with it?
We're just, we'd rather have a gun and not need it than not have a
But
gun
are you,
and need it.
I'm saying.
We're
What's your
approaching
intention?
friendly. We're
What is-
approaching friendly.
Interesting.
We're approaching
When he
friendly.
said to go, I want to go inside and get
I
equipped.
know.
That's both sides.
That's what I'm saying, man. So, say you, what do you think an alien looks like? What, do you think gray man, just like standard?
Yeah, you see the movie Paul with Seth Rogen?
Oh, that's
like,
what-
ideally, that's
okay.
what I would want it.
Maybe a little wet. Maybe
Yeah,
they look
it's
a little
slimy.
wet.
It's
Okay.
slimy.
Okay.
Like an iguana baby. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. They come out with sacks.
Sure.
Amniotic fluid.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
There's a ton of the fluids, brother.
I think I know where this is going.
You might be in Camp B.
I know. That was, we'll just get straight to the point. The point of this was we had observed that every time people talk about aliens, you either fall into the kill it and eat it or fuck it group.
Oh.
So
There's only two options.
I know, that's what it ultimately comes to, one of those two things. So that's what I'm asking you, because at first I thought maybe you were going to kill it, but you're talking about going out there friendly and you hope it's slimy and stuff.
Yeah, I was going to say,
what's
all
going on
lubed
here?
up.
I mean, this is a very alarming approach that if there's only two hallways, that either we have to have sex with this alien or eat this alien.
Well, think about it. Anytime anyone has ever talked about an alien, they're like, "Oh wow, they could be so good. I wish they would probe my butt."
From the sky.
That's fair. That's fair. But
Or they'd be like, "Yeah, I'd fucking kill that thing. I don't like it."
but how much of it is clickbait, though? Like, if you're publishing it, obviously they want an outlandish answer.
Okay, this is the source of this was like, if I went outside and there was an alien and I had a gun and it was like acting, I'd just fucking shoot it.
That's
And then,
fair. That's
then
fair.
my point is, if I had shot it, the first thing in my head would be like, well, I'd be the only one who's ever eaten one of these things.
Yeah.
Right?
This includes illegal aliens as
Yeah,
well.
there's a Mexican guy in my yard. I'd fucking blast him. No, but it's like, imagine, like, I don't know. That's my thing, because we know a guy who loves thinking about aliens, and
It's like like if he saw an alien, he would just like, all right, I can die and then die happy.
yes, and he talks about like they taught us everything we know. They're so much bigger and stronger than us, and all of this stuff. And I'm saying
I ever
there are
met this
sexual undertones. I think you've met him.
Oh, there's 100% sexual undertones.
That's what I'm saying, and
Yeah.
eventually the conclusion of that
I got
line of
you.
thought
Either-
is basically like,
There's
well,
hoops
imagine
passing
if like
through.
they knew I was the special one and
Oh.
they
Yes.
helped me ascend from the physical realm.
Well, the
Yeah,
whole like
yeah, I
fuck
get
it
that.
or eat it thing is like, so the
It's ideological.
yes, exactly.
It's two sides of the
Well,
same
it's like
coin.
so to kill it and eat it, that happens within a span of like 2 hours.
Yeah.
The fuck it thing could happen over a span of a week.
Yeah.
Right. So it's not like
Yeah,
you sprint out into the
you
yard,
seduce-
pulling your
Yeah,
pants
it's just like,
down.
oh, I'm waiting for the
Yeah. Open up the door, pull your pants down, run out naked.
the fluids.
Yes.
I'd swing more towards just like shoot it,
So kill it and eat it.
kill it, and eat it.
Well,
Yeah.
dude,
Well,
it really
both-
we were really at
I
a fork
know.
in the road
I
there
know.
for a while.
The fluids were mentioned, and I guess that throws it off. But yeah.
I don't know. I like the idea of when you're saying like I need to go inside and make sure I'm equipped, and you've got like a gimp suit on.
Exactly.
Like,
You
got a
chains.
condom.
You get like
an AR. Like, which one are you gonna be?
yes,
Which way,
you walk,
white man?
way do you want this to go, buddy?
you walk inside, you see the alien, you turn around, you go, oh! One side of the screen is like a full arsenal, the other side of the screen is like lube, a dildo, and
Yeah,
everything
you're
else. You're like,
dungeon,
oh!
We need guns and lube. It's just a matrix.
There you go.
So I wrote insane things down. That's
Nice.
my trademark here. But
It is his MO.
this was so I know that you're up to date on random meme stuff, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you ever see that it was like a green text a long time ago? It was during COVID where the guy was like, I've stolen a shipment of Pfizer vaccines. And he's like, I've been taking 1 or 2 a day. I can feel my power levels growing. Did you ever see that?
No.
There was a guy who I assume he worked at a hospital and he
Okay.
just took he clearly just took a picture of like the box of vaccines.
Yeah.
Okay. And it was written out where he basically was claiming that he was becoming so immune to all diseases because he was like injecting himself.
Yes.
Yeah. So did you find it?
No, I didn't.
So what I was wondering, and I was thinking about it, I remember during that time when like all the boomers were scared of like what was the thing that they said was going to happen? Like you were going to shoot spikes at people.
What? For the Pfizer vaccine?
Just vaccines, the COVID vaccine in general. It was like something like your proteins are spiked. Well,
Oh, they were talking about that you're injecting like antibodies in it.
no. This was okay. Look up protein spike vaccine.
Your protein synthesis.
No,
is
it's
just
like
gonna
okay. So there was this thing where they were telling me. I was told this by
Yeah.
boomers I know that if people who are vaccinated have like an aura of death around them where they're shooting out some sort of biological material that the vaccine made them generate,
Oh.
and it's like going into your body. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Right?
I saw it on a YouTube reel once.
So, this was definitely a...
This was more like a Babylon Bee Facebook ad photo or something.
Hold on. Okay, so protein spikes.
Well, as you guys are searching this, I've got a quick question. It's
Yeah, go ahead.
30-second
Go
answer. But if you are dog sitting for someone, they went on a vacation, it's a week-long vacation,
Okay.
and their dog dies,
Yep.
do you wait till they come back or do you immediately tell them?
Fucking send that text right now.
Yeah, you
Because I can go
Really?
home. Yeah, dude. Hey, man, sorry. I know you're out in like the Bahamas or whatever.
That's what I'm
Your
saying.
dog died.
There's no
I'm-
consideration that they took work off?
Fuck no,
if
dude.
I was on vacation
Well, it's
and my
a close
dog,
friend. How about that?
Yeah, I'd tell you
I
immediately.
would still rather know if
Yeah.
Would you rather know if your dog died?
I mean,
I'd be like,
What do you?
throw-
Okay,
the
so
kid dogs, you know it's
I
gonna
know
die.
that. Oh, there you go.
Well, so-
what time is this?
here-
14:30.
well, here's the thing. Like, if you don't tell them and wait, what are you gonna do with it? Are you gonna like bury
Oh,
their
we'll
dog
bury
and then
it,
tell you
yeah.
it's done? Or you just be like, they get back
Yeah,
and
what
like,
if
yeah,
they
your
don't
dog
believe
died
you
4
then?
days ago.
What if
Yeah.
they think you sold it? What if that's
Maybe that's the play.
you scrapped
Maybe it
the
didn't
dog?
actually die. We're scrapping dog.
Plus,
Okay,
if they
so-
truly loved their dog, they wouldn't have gone on vacation near its deathbed. So
Fair.
Well, what if you accidentally were like had a gun and you were swinging it around?
You got a gun in the condom, and then the dog
Yeah, and then
crash
you were like,
lands
"Which
in your
one are you?"
living room. He's like, oh no!
So what it was, and this is it was the mRNA vaccine causes spike proteins, and it is because apparently with normal COVID, they would be like spike proteins, but they were saying it was generating a new type.
okay,
And the claim is literally that it's like an aura around you. Like if you got if we injected you with a vaccine,
yes,
you would be shooting out of your body.
okay,
Like physically damaging to us spikes
Okay.
by like breathing out and just
You
existing.
would be
Okay.
an X-ray. You'd
So
be
I-
a walking X-ray.
an evil aura machine.
Yes.
Okay,
And-
this plays into exactly what that dude last night was talking to me about, like literally
Yeah.
verbatim.
You can say Casey. And
Okay, yeah, dude, this
But-
fucking
But
it's
hold
crazy.
on. This is important. This is a very important question. So I am pretty sure that I know both of you.
Yes.
I assume that you didn't get a COVID vaccine.
No,
100%.
Okay.
no.
All right. If you took enough of them and you could shoot spikes at people, would you take one? Maybe like that guy every day.
what
Do
what's
you
the
get to
E3
control the spikes?
Yes, that's what like you get superpowers.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm not emitting them all the time.
Oh, you might be.
yeah, you
The science
90%
isn't there yet.
of the time
Yeah.
you control it, but the other 10% you're just walking around, you just like spike out.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
thinking like imagine all of that the stuff about magic boomer aura is true.
Yeah.
Right.
And like you're always emitting a little bit, but you could like if someone pissed you off, you could be like, "Wah!" and, like
Oh,
shoot a
dude,
fucking
you just
protein
spike.
spike out. Yeah.
I mean, I'm kind of here for it.
That's what I'm saying. And
Yeah.
I was like, so you'd have to keep heisting. You'd have to use your powers.
Oh, in order to maintain, you would
Yes.
constantly have to keep using
Inject
them.
yourself
Oh,
every day.
It's not like a one-time use. Like
That sounds like a lot of work.
Well, I'm saying you could say you could forever keep giving yourself like that. You would. It wouldn't be as strong. Let's just say like this: like if there was like a villain that
Yeah.
came down, your spike protein man,
Uh-huh.
you'd have to like inject yourself and then be like, right? But then like if like there was just a normal bank robber, you could like hug him and shoot.
oh,
like,
okay. You're like an
Yeah, you
I
have
can
to
be-
be completely naked.
I can Alberniac like spike throw.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm thinking more of like X-rays, kind of like radiation,
Yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah,
So
yeah,
you'd have
yeah.
to kind of like grab onto him with as little stuff in between you
Yeah.
and him as possible,
Yeah.
and hold on for a while, and he dies.
So I'm walking around the bank naked so I can catch the robber.
Well, that would
and
be,
hug
you know,
him.
when it's like in Superman, when it's like, oh, there's a bank robber, I need to go to the bathroom and change.
Take all
right?
your clothes
yeah,
off.
you have to like slowly
get
take your
naked.
clothes off and then wrestle the guy down and pull his clothes off and just hold him. And you're, don't be alarmed, citizen. Spike Man is here.
I got this. I'm not the bad guy.
So, what about that?
Yeah, I think I'm kind of here for it.
God, dude,
Yeah.
that sounds like a lot of work to
I
keep
know,
sourcing
but-
it. So I'm good.
What if somebody paid you like 150 grand a year tax free?
Yep.
To do that.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
What's the lowest you would go?
What was the lowest I would go
Yeah.
to do that? I,
75,000
tax free. Yeah.
Tax-free.
I guarantee you, I could get him to do it for that.
Yep.
I know.
Yeah, I'd do that. I already got 2 kids.
Yeah, real.
Pop it out.
Technically, not
Well,
yet.
Grant, life,
She could be lying.
life begins at
What if she's been
conception.
lying this whole
What if
time?
she's just like hasn't taken a shit in like 6 months?
Yeah,
Yeah.
standing in the street. The other one that I thought of, this might actually be a real theory, but I think this was a unique theory that I came up with. Was, what if Mount Rushmore actually existed already with the faces on it?
Yeah.
And it was a prophecy. So the reason why everyone looked the way they did back then was because they were trying to emulate those faces to become president.
selective breeding
Yeah.
to
No,
match the
I'm saying,
rocks.
you know how everyone had like crazy sideburns and
Yeah,
weird
yeah,
glasses
yeah,
and stuff?
yeah.
It wasn't because of like.
It wasn't syphilis or anything.
No,
like
no,
that
it was
guy.
because they looked and they were like, those guys are going to be
The
president.
great prophets of
Exactly,
the
the
mountains.
big mountain. What about that? Have you ever thought of that one?
That's pretty good.
If you saw a big face on a rock,
Then you'd be like, fuck.
yeah, would you base your whole life on it?
Probably.
It would be a big portion of my life.
Probably, man.
Yeah,
Imagine it.
yeah.
You're like
Well,
17,
you're walking in the
1800s.
woods.
Maybe
Yeah.
that's how we fix our damn country. Is we all start dressing like 20s people. I guess.
Good.
That's what it is, guys. We need the powdered wigs back.
Dude, that's what fucking Casey last night after he dropped that thing off was just like, we're just living in a country ran by Israel. I'm ready to start shooting people. Like I know where they all work.
Hell yeah.
I know where I'm at.
You know,
I got
know
these.
where they all work.
Have
And
you
when
guys
he's-
seen that clip of the? I don't know if it was an Amazon warehouse. The guy lighting the toilet
That was
paper
a
storage.
toilet. That was literally just a
That
toilet
was
paper
Scott's like
warehouse.
toilet paper.
And not only was it just a toilet paper storage warehouse, he was like, "I think I'm getting a promotion today, or I'm going to light the building on fire."
Yeah,
and
and
they were
then-
like, "They were like, yeah, we're not giving you
Yeah,
a
we're
raise."
not giving
and then
you a 10-cent raise.
his whole family was like, "You should burn that bitch down."
Dude,
Oh
that's
my
and
gosh.
he did. To his credit, he's definitely going to jail forever.
Yeah.
But he did tell all of his favorite employees to leave the building.
I appreciate that.
What a guy.
That's good. That's just
a
that's just
stand-up
good
guy.
basketball.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's,
basic
uh,
basketball right there.
Well, that's what's
I liked-
professional courtesy.
I liked reading the comments on that, and people be like, "What's the point of fire suppression systems if it's not putting this out?" And it's like, okay, look, the whole point behind this fire suppression system is to contain the fire in the perimeter. It's not to put out
Yeah.
a like candle.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
It's to protect the roof so the roof doesn't cave in and you can explode. But
It's
it's
small.
I don't even know if that building actually had anything in it because it's just there's some states where you don't even have to have
that's
anything.
fucking crazy.
So
Or it gets.
if it was
Imagine having a
grandfathered in-
warehouse that got grandfathered into like the fire regulations. So you're like, yeah, I have shit 20 feet tall. It's all flammable, but we're grandfathered in, so I don't need a suppression system.
Yeah, or they calculate that the likelihood of an accident happening is so low that it's better just to pay the fines.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And their insurance covers a malicious. You know, maybe we should break a conspiracy theory.
That's what maybe it's like. Yeah. That's
All
what
right,
I
Isaac,
thought.
make one up now.
What's a conspiracy
A
theory?
conspiracy
Yeah,
theory.
for this right here, specific to this. How does this affect the geopolitical climate right now?
Or the
Toilet
silver
paper.
market.
Toilet. Well,
So
silver
just like
market. That is a good point. How could this
just like COVID overlaid, the
Mm-hmm.
toilet paper shortage.
Oh, so you think this?
So
there
we're
was one
burning
guy
it,
who
and it-
owned all of it.
Yes,
in a warehouse.
and maybe it turns towards as the American dollar's going down and silver and gold keep fluctuating that they need to divide to a currency,
a toilet
and
paper
toilet
base,
paper is
a
currency.
toilet paper backed
So as
economy.
people were just housing all this toilet paper during COVID, one guy had a hitman. He was the kamikaze of it, and
So do you think this?
that was the
like,
World Bank system.
So let me ask this: you know how the U.S. government has giant caverns filled with cheese?
Yes,
Do you think this was the equivalent of that?
yeah.
Was it privately owned, or was this the largest
Yeah.
wealth of private?
This-
Well,
Yeah.
dude, everything's privately owned,
It
so
was either
100%.
that, yeah, the private equity firms are just fucking
Exactly.
stealing it, like
Oh,
Joanne
yeah.
Fabrics.
Yeah.
Like, they're just running them dry.
Did you know that I forget which school it is. There's like a really shitty. So one of the biggest purchasers of real estate in America are colleges. Okay?
What?
Yeah, and
Really?
they'll buy
For like college housing or just
No.
like
So what they'll do, and I couldn't believe this. I looked it up. There's a culinary school that I've heard of,
Yeah,
but it's like, I mean, it's not big.
Yeah.
I knew
you
of
had ran
it.
across it.
Yeah, I went there, whatever. But it was in New York. It's named like Kate Wilson Academy or something like that.
Yeah,
And they bought like a $7 million like marina,
yeah.
and they're like, oh, we need to do boat studies.
for fucking what?
Well, then they make money off of it.
Yeah.
So then I started looking into it, and they have like every college, all of the money they make gets invested. And there's like a guy who invests all the endowments and shit. Okay, and if you look at the shit that like Oakland University runs, it's like you're like, what?
Yeah.
It's insane. It's
Like a $20 billion basically hedge fund.
Hold on. So look at like
I mean, they just did new renovations to OCC in like downtown Royal Oak.
well, like think about like a place like Harvard. Right?
Yeah.
What do you think? Like not even. What do you think their endowment is?
Okay, I'm gonna say 25 billion.
Okay. Do you know what U of M's endowment is?
I believe it's around
Isn't it
5.
No, it's like I think. Okay.
Probably 50 cents.
Well, I know about this because Ohio State people were
bitching about it.
Yeah.
I was right. I'm glad that I didn't say it because I was technically off by it.
I was right. I didn't say anything, but I was right. Everyone clap.
I got to figure out how to do the Ben Shapiro voice again. But it was
Technically speaking.
$18 billion.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's U of M.
That's a lot.
Okay, the only public college that has a bigger endowment is U of T, Texas.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Harvard. So think about that. Okay.
I thought isn't Harvard a private college?
Harvard is a private college,
Okay.
but they still get an endowment.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, so they have.
What do you
Harvard
think?
has more.
Just guess. What do you think?
I'm going to say, now that I know that U of M's 18, I'm going to say 50 billion.
I'm gonna say 72.
57 billion annually.
Fucking give it
The
to me,
entire-
dog.
It is 14,000 separate funds.
Dude, that's fucking incredible.
Okay, but the point of this is 80% of its value is restricted by donors, when the government can be a donor, for specific purposes.
Okay.
But
Specific purposes listed?
so think about this. If you were a quadrillionaire, if you were Elon
Yeah.
Musk and you were like, I love
I just
Michigan
love all the
State or whatever,
Chinese
right?
at Harvard.
Yeah, just whatever. I want this $1 million to go to buying new basketballs. You can.
Okay.
I mean, what are they going to say? No. Like,
Yeah.
You know. But so 20% of 57 billion yearly,
Yeah.
they can do whatever they want with.
Yeah.
Right. So all of their core costs are covered by that other 80%.
Yeah.
So they're
just- yeah.
think about big giant investment firms.
Mhm.
How much money do they have to invest? Not
Yeah,
20% of
not-
57
yeah,
billion
yeah,
freely.
Not
No.
like that.
Think about how many other colleges there are. Even 20% of 18 billion.
Yeah.
That's like all of fucking.
So they're like bigger than most of the hedge funds out
Yes.
there.
That's the
nuts.
like it's insane, man. And
That's
then
absurd.
there's one guy at each of them that's in charge of where all the money.
Jeez, dude.
Oh God.
Right? I'm sure he has some.
Some very fun habits.
Very
that we
dry
like to learn.
hands. Very dry hands.
Yes, I'm
Definitely
sure.
not sticky fingers.
He probably, is not from Israel at all. I
No,
would guess.
There's not a chance.
He probably also doesn't know all the other guys that do it either.
Yeah,
that'd
no.
be crazy.
No. Yeah. His contacts.
They
empty.
definitely don't know the largest toilet paper holder in the United
Exactly.
States.
It all comes
circles
full
back to
circle.
that.
Yeah, that's what it is, man.
Yeah. Full roll.
I like the idea of like the toilet paper shortage during 2020 and them just like overproducing it and stockpiling it.
Well, that's how the cheese thing happened.
Exactly.
They're
like, well, now we got to get rid of it, but we can't get rid of it, so we're gonna piss off some Discordian to like light my shit on fire, so we can get out of this upside down deal.
that cheese thing. There's like a video where they're giving the tour of it because it's like a giant cavern.
I honestly
Underground.
don't.
So it's literally
Don't know what you're talking about.
so you know how there's those natural gas caves where they
Yes.
do the
Where they use it as storage
yeah,
tanks.
it's an
Cavern of
underground
cheese.
cavern. Just
Oh my
built-
gosh.
Yes, it's like 1,800. Let me look
Bro,
up.
that's real.
Look up the weight. How much weight is stored there, and that's where government cheese comes
That
from.
looks
Government
like that.
cheese.
Yes, you know about government cheese.
I don't know about government
Do
cheese.
you
I
go to
knew
college
about
with black
this.
people. You
Yes.
know about government cheese.
Oh, it looks like what's that library that we've only seen
1.4
like
billion pounds.
3% of what's in it. You know
Oh,
what I'm talking about?
the Chinese,
Yeah,
the Asian.
Yeah,
whatever
that's
they're-
what the first thing that we've
Appro-
only eaten 2%
okay,
of the
read-
cheese.
Approximately 1.4 billion pounds, over 600 million kilograms of cheese are stored in underground refrigerated limestone mines.
Yes. So,
Commonly referred to as cheese caves.
so those, and the point of that was the Got Milk campaign to stimulate dairy farmers. And
Dude, they're like located in Missouri. I think there needs to be a cheese heist.
Are we gonna rate it?
Yeah, dude. Imagine
How
like
much of that is even good still? Do you think?
it's got to be. I mean, if it's parm,
Jesus,
dude.
yeah.
Fucking cave, bro.
Good forever.
It's covered in wax.
Dude, imagine
you know?
like a
Can't be bad.
heist movie like The Town, but like heisting cheese.
Well, so the government cheese thing is. It was like food stamp cheese. Which
Okay.
The majority of the stuff is government cheese.
Government owned inventory.
Okay, but government cheese is a specific thing. That's why it's a term.
Okay.
Okay, and it is a cheese processed to provide to welfare beneficiaries. Okay.
So this ain't
So-
that high quality
No,
cheese.
this is for
Dude.
white trash and black people.
I just found the cover photo for this app.
Is it the Ronald Reagan?
Yes.
Yeah. But he was the guy who invented it, basically. I guess to give it to.
You know what the
black
poor people need?
Cheese.
Fucking
No,
cheese.
what it was is the dairy farmers couldn't compete with like I think out of country dairy.
Okay.
So the government stimulated the economy by buying all. They were make as much dairy as you can, and we'll buy the excess. So
No
what do you do with
shit.
what do you do with all the? You make it cheese.
Yeah.
What do you do with the cheese? I guess bury it and feed it to black people. But I remember.
Dude, fuck bread lines. Get some cheese lines going.
Yeah.
What the hell are we
But
doing?
Government cheese in particular is apparently like it's basically American cheese, but it's more. It has like extra like I think it's sodium citrate or
Okay.
potassium citrate.
Is this where the whole like got cheese saying from like
What?
you know like the
Got milk?
Like got milk.
no like black people are like I got that cheese on me, dog. Is
Cheddar? No, this is not
That
that.
could- I
Oh,
mean,
okay.
This is government cheese. Now that I've said it, all the rap songs they talk about government cheese. When they're
Okay.
talking about like coming up from the project, eating government cheese with mom, like this is what they're talking about.
no shit.
And it is, it's so they do not anymore really provide it. This was like
Okay.
this was a older, I think like 1980s and back kind
Okay.
of what it was. So this was, I remember Bill was so poor when he was younger they had government cheese.
Okay.
I've eaten government cheese.
Dude, this
Pretty
is
good, if I'm being
this
honest.
is incredible.
Like a
I-
Velveeta.
It's like American cheese, but like a mixture between like Baby Bell and American cheese. It's like,
Ooh, that sounds pretty good.
yeah, I mean it's very clearly like filled with chemicals and bad
That's
fats.
all right.
Yeah.
And it came out of a cave, but it does taste kind of good, and I think it's got the stuff in it that makes it so you know how like nacho cheese at a gas station it's like perfectly smooth.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you make a cheddar burger, it's like
Not.
weird.
Yeah.
They put this compound in there that basically emulsifies it and lets it melt
Yeah.
Right.
Evenly and without
and there's
breaking.
a lot of that. in,
Yeah.
Nice.
Whatever. I don't think it's necessarily bad for you, but it definitely does not make it look.
Appeasing. I remember one time somebody, I can't remember who it was, they were telling me like, yeah, you know nacho cheese actually doesn't have a flavor on it. Your brain just looks at it and tastes orange.
That's the smartest thing I've ever heard in my life, man. Damn. So they're saying that that's like an elemental flavor. So
Yes.
that's what orange.
It's a
tastes
primordial thing that you just like, you
like.
don't
In the
taste
beginning,
it.
there was orange cheese.
Yes.
So it's the red velvet cake thing, because red velvet cake's just chocolate cake, but your brain tricks you.
Yep,
Dude, but all
exactly
those
the same.
Cancer dyes, they taste so good.
That's
man.
one to
Red
one.
40. Come on, man. I'm on that red 40 diet.
I remember this is so you know how that's like definitely gives you cancer, and
Yeah.
they stopped making red M&Ms because of that.
Okay.
So that is real. I looked at it because I didn't believe
Israel?
it. That is real. Israel toilet paper.
That also came up
government
talking to
cheese.
Casey yesterday. Israel.
But so there was a couple of years ago when I had like when my throat thing was really bad, and
Yeah.
I was like I had to stop at a gas station and buy this like dusty ass box of some sort of weird antacid I'd never heard of. Okay, and I'm in my office.
Government and acid.
No, I was in my office and I'm signed up for the FDA recall thing.
Yeah.
And I get an email and I take it and I drink some water and I look and there's an email, I click on it and it's an FDA recall and it's for the fucking thing I just took and it's like, yeah, there's like glass shards in these pills.
Ah, wonderful.
Yeah, I was like, God damn it, man.
Yeah.
That's one of the only times it's ever happened to me. That made me think of the
Oh, nice.
but yes. I also I want to get to Casey because I know that you were tortured by him.
Yes.
But I did
I did this for you, smart TV man.
Yes, that we do have one guy. This is insane. There's one guy on here. Let me see if I can pull this up. On I can look at the
One of our loyalist fans.
yes from the beginning. He was on
In the beginning.
in the beginning.
In
That
the
was
beginning,
SWAT
there-
TV man.
Yes.
Actually, technically, our first view for somebody we didn't know was from Mexico.
Well, hey, shout out to you, dude.
Yes.
Thank
but
you. We
I need to
appreciate
find-
you.
So you can look on this thing and see what device they used. Okay, and there's one
PSP.
guy.
Yes.
Here, hold on. There's
That'd
one
be cool.
guy who he's got a smart TV
Nice.
and he's been here since like episode 2 and he's rocking it.
Dude's
He's
just
still
grinding. Dude just gets it.
he has I mean of our
You got good fucking taste.
Yeah.
That's what I gotta say about
he
that.
makes up of all of the downloads, he makes up like 7%.
Oh, this guy just, yeah.
He's
into it.
he's the man,
He's
dude.
into it.
Smart
He's
TV
into
bandit. But he
Smart TV bandit.
I was
Please email us your face so we can Photoshop it on Ronald Reagan
yeah,
holding
just
up
send
a
us-
block of
just
cheese.
Send us all your info.
And your
Yeah.
address, bank account information,
I'm
routing
really good with
number.
credit cards, too, if you have that.
I did enjoy the concept though that it's like just auto playing on like a gym TV. And we're just like,
Or like in
like
a
a Planet
yeah,
Fitness.
it's like on silent, just like.
or like a hospital waiting room
Yeah.
or something.
Please, I'd like to be admitted now. Please, please, please.
I was on my way to work the other day, and two things happened. I've been tracking this for a while, including through all the storms.
Okay.
Okay. On one of the entrance ramps I have to get onto 75, there is a piss jug that has been sitting there.
What
Nice.
what is the volumetric capacity
It's only about half full. Okay.
of a
It's
2 liter
no, it's
gallon?
a standard Aquafina bottle.
Okay.
I get
Gotcha.
so close to it, I can tell. Okay.
You can tell the color
It
changes.
has it has been 10 business days. now.
Okay.
I noticed it
All right.
not last Friday, the Friday before.
Okay.
So we're going on almost, like 2.5 weeks.
Wow.
Right? And it has made it through about 6 inches of rain,
Okay.
a tornado,
Yeah.
Nice.
okay? And just weeks in general, there's roadkill next to it, and the roadkill got moved, but the piss jug stayed.
Wow.
And I watched it change color from like standard trucker piss
Yeah.
to like iced tea
Nice.
over the past
Nice.
every day. It's a little darker,
The
right?
enzymes.
Yes, it was-
Fermenting.
exactly. And this morning, I thought for sure it would be gone this morning, and I turn my blinker on, start turning, and I look out the window, and I spotted it, and it was puffed up this time.
Oh,
So
we're
I-
off
it was
gassing.
This dude's
Yeah.
got a yeast infection. That's what's going on here.
So I thought that was interesting. And then
Yeah.
also the other day, I was just driving to work, or I was driving home from work, and I was looking, and there was just a guy he probably wasn't a bum, but he looked like a bum.
Yeah, fair.
And it was like immediately, I'm like, I should just like pull over and beat the shit out of this guy. And I was like thinking about that. I'm like, how many times have you guys had the just like the call of the void when it's like
Yeah.
you're driving and you just look over and I should run that guy over. I should just go fucking hit him and no one would ever know.
That's honestly, that's probably 40% of the time.
That's what
Yeah.
there's someone next to me. I should run him off the road.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
just drive away.
Like you said, I remember like when I didn't have my kid yet. You had your kid, and you're all like talking about how like they're screaming, you're tired, they're newborn, whatever. And you're like, yeah, if you had like 5 to 10% less self control, you could understand how you could end up on the news.
Chris Benoit, the
Yes,
whole family.
mine is like even less than that for driving. Like I get so fucking close to just being like, I'm fucking over it. I don't care.
Yeah,
Fucking
Yeah.
run into them.
I'm gonna ride someone's ass after they, do that. But
That's
then
what I'm saying.
You
My like dream,
gotta redact.
my dream age maxing thing is to get a old Oldsmobile,
To
just
make
run into
yourself
people.
look like shit so bad that people think you're 80 when you're like 30.
Yes,
Yeah.
And
exactly.
Then just run into people on
Yes,
the
I got a lot of work to do in 1 year, but I can make it happen.
happen. Also, I'm looking at the data here. There's 2 smart TV guys.
Oh, really?
There's a Google Smart TV.
Okay.
It's like a Chromecast.
Gotcha.
And then there's an other Smart TV. Maybe
Gotcha.
it's the same guy, and that's it. The only way.
2 TVs. He's got them both playing.
he's the only way that he consumes any sort of media at all is through smart TVs.
Well, we appreciate you.
I know that's
Yeah.
whoever you are out there.
I love you. I love you.
I do need to hear the Casey thing because your
That
brother
was-
got trapped by an insane man in a building at 8 p.m.
Yeah, it was.
That's what I'm picking up on.
It was
Yeah.
ridiculous. This guy is like literally a Yellowstone cosplayer. Okay, so
Yeah.
he's like 5'8" and Italian.
Is he Italian?
He's brown.
Generally, almost.
just
He's
sweaty.
like an honorary. White.
I don't know. He
That's
kept.
the-
okay.
I'll
Yeah.
get into it, but he kept being like, "Yeah, us white people," and I was like, "Okay, dude."
Get away from me.
You got the roller dog.
We
Don't
start-
talk to me.
Oh, well, he was also before you tell him. Remember when before like the marriage troubles and he was like in
In shape,
yeah
Yeah,
so
good.
This guy he was
like
just-
5'8", probably
but he
buck
was, like-
85, like
the
fit.
face of Black Rifle Coffee.
Yeah.
Right? Like that was like
Yeah, yeah.
wasn't in
Yeah.
the military.
Nope.
Right, just but wearing like those like
Wearing a jacket that's got the patches on it and whatnot without being in the military.
Stolen valor.
Yeah, basically,
Yeah.
right?
And he was also. We would come into work and we'd see his truck and we'd scatter like cockroaches so we didn't get trapped by him.
Well, just to talk about random dumb fucking shit, and it's like you don't know what you're doing. Which, dude, I tell you. So okay, this is how it started. He pulls up, he's shaking because he did like $100,000 boo boo or whatever, and we're talking, and he starts going off about like, yeah, man, you know what? I just don't think I can fucking take it anymore. And his eyes start to glaze over, and he's like, I just don't fucking, I built all these people's doors. And like, I know where they live. I know high up people. And he's like not looking at me, like staring off into the distance, be like,
voices, they're talking.
he's like, do I have to be the one? Do I have to be the one to start the flame?
And you're like, yeah, dude, for sure.
I was like,
I'll help you.
I was like, well, you know, it always takes one. Ted Kaczynski thought he was the
literally,
one.
yes. You should kill politicians.
Yes, and so he started going. He's like, yeah, man, like, I just don't fucking know. And then he started talking about like, yeah, you know, I have my kids in Notre Dame prep, and they were like talking about DEI hires, and I was like, you're not learning any of that faggot shit. I'm pulling you out. That's $30,000 a year. Meanwhile, he's bitching that he doesn't have the money to pay for the thing he broke.
Yeah.
But anyway, he's going off. He's like, yeah, my wife, you know, I told her I fucking kill her.
Nice.
Hell yeah, dude.
Nice.
If she was like, I need to get them COVID vaccinated, like, if you do that, I'll fucking kill you.
Nice.
And then she didn't do it. And I was like, that's the thing. And he's like, yeah, you know, my wife, you know, she's kind of crazy, 40 years old, going through menopause. And so there was one time she was, you know, getting after me and she slapped me or pushed me. And I said, don't do that. She did it again. So I grabbed her and I picked her up and I threw her against the wall and said, you don't do that. And then she didn't do it.
What do you think actually happened there? Do you think
What I think happened was like, hey, stop. And she like shoulder checked him a little bit getting around him. And he was like,
come here, bitch?
yeah.
he
It's the Thanos forehead grab.
I don't even think that. I think he probably like ineffectually like body checked her after she yelled at him for like, hey, you spent our like grocery.
You
bills
spent
on, like,
literally $15,000 on firearms when we needed money for
this
food.
month.
Oh, nice, nice.
Well, he was, so when we first met him, he was just like a normal middle-aged guy, I guess,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like, I mean,
He's a schmoozer.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, he's not like originally he wasn't that bad. It was like annoying to talk to him, but it wasn't that bad. But then he kept going like crazier and crazier. And I remember one day he handed me a 1 ounce silver bar. And he was like, it'll be worth $1,200 tomorrow. And I was like, all right, man.
Cool.
And so, yeah. And then he ended up getting divorced, or maybe not. We don't really know.
Yeah.
And it was like within
Who would
a
have
month.
thought that?
I know. But
Not
within a
me.
month, he came in and he was like
Dude,
a
it looked
hot
like he
dog
gained
bursting
50
at the
yeah,
seams.
it literally looked
He
like he
was
would gain.
tan, though. He turned tan.
I know, like
What the
spray
fuck?
tan and like gained 80 pounds.
Yeah,
It was
he was-
ridiculous.
He might. He did. There's that peptide that mutates your melanin.
What
Have you
turns
seen
into
those?
a hot dog?
Yeah. No, I'm being.
Are you talking about? Well, Matt, and when we were in high school, wanted to inject himself with the stuff Big Lenny used.
Oh, really?
Yes.
GH
No,
gut?
not the gut. Well, Big Lenny apparently he had a liver disorder, and that was just juice.
Oh.
So yeah.
Huh.
But I remember one of my favorite comments about Big Lenny was, I hope when he dies, someone cuts him open to see what's in there. But you know, I would watch those Del Rey Misfit videos at the gym when I was like 12.
No, yeah, I've seen those videos.
Well, when they were coming out, I was watching all of those with Janoy Kresba. But he, this Casey guy, he is insane and like truly. I think if he had gotten divorced, he probably would like kill a local politician.
Oh, 100%. He wouldn't even, not even like a local politician, more like a
guy who
principal
knows
of the local school. Because he was like, yeah, you know, we moved to Clarkston and I got my kids in there and they were like, there was a gay flag up. First thing I did, walked in there and was like, I ain't standing for this. Take it down. And they did. And I was like, oh, okay, man. Like,
how many guns did you have on you at the time?
yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, okay, cool. And he like flips a knife out, and it's like a big fucking knife. And he was just kind of like looking at me, and I was like, oh. And he starts cleaning his nails, but whatever. He kept being like, oh, you know, fucking Israel and these satanic pedophiles running the fucking country, and I'm not gonna stand anymore. Exactly. And they're
Right to my house, I can hear him at night. I shoot into the floor.
in the walls.
I think I got one.
Yeah, and he was just like, oh, yeah, I gotta be ready all the time. He's like, hey, you want to come check this out? And he would go outside, and he's like, yeah, check this out. And it's like some FN45. He pulls it out, and he's like, yeah, check out this site. Battery dead. Check out this light. Battery. And it's just like, you know, the type of person that bought the best attachment there is, put it on their gun, and haven't thought about it since. It's
He
just
also
like,
had the gayest AR I've ever seen, which was an
guy.
AR-10.
dude, he literally wears Yellowstone jackets.
Yeah,
like,
no.
he wants to cosplay as other people.
Yeah.
Like, he wants to
It's-
be the other people. No, this is like a guy that has no self-identity,
He's not
isn't a
even-
man, is just like, I need to be, that is cool, I need to be that.
He
You know, the thing you do when you're like 13, not 40.
Yeah.
You know the really cool thing that we all, totally don't do, man. He had a AR where the Magwell was like a skull.
Oh.
And it was like all these engravings. It was like good fucking night. And the only thing I could think of when I was looking at it was like, okay, when you're in court for like shooting a mailman, they're gonna be like, what is this?
Yeah, you're gonna look at your setup and be like, wow, you really just wanted to shoot somebody.
Yeah, when all of your guns are like,
I want to kill people. I want to shoot the bad guy.
I mean, literally, that's what. And he's like showing me, and he's like, yeah, this. And he brings in all these guns constantly. And he's like, check this out. This is a different caliber than all the other ones. And I'm like, I remember asking him, like, so, like, do, like, none of your guns have any commonality? Like, you just whatever. And he was basically telling me that, like, his, like, the stuff he needs for, like, the apocalypse, right?
Yeah.
Right, that's all the same. But, like, the fun stuff that he just keeps in his truck at all times.
Spending money on.
Yeah, is whatever. So he had, like, there was one weird caliber where it was, like almost like a custom Wildcat one where it was like a 308 that was like
308 pee pee poo poo.
No, it was like something like Spectre, but not the actual one. It was like a Wildcat version of the like 270. I don't fucking know. And I was like, so like, what is this for? And he describes it. And I'm like, okay, but like, why? It's like $2 a round. You can't buy it. Like, whatever. I don't know. And he's an insane guy that trapped Levi until 8 at night, and then I'm pretty sure Levi literally charged him hourly to talk to him about Israel.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. Wow. I got $200 for it.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Pretty cool, huh?
Meanwhile,
Yeah,
he's
I'm
like
not here for it.
shaking and freaking out that he dropped something that didn't own to him, but then bragging about $7,000 worth of guns he has in his car and about to spend another $6,000 on a Barrett 50 cal.
Well, I didn't understand with him because he apparently was like volunteered to unload something for somebody and picked like a day laborer up that he didn't know, and then the guy dropped it off a forklift.
Literally $100,000 piece of equipment.
Wow.
But like,
but you just picked up like it's those scenes in the movies where they pick up.
Yeah, he literally
work.
Yeah, he pulled up to Home Depot and was like, "Donde está? Two?" And he was like, "Yeah." And then he was like, "All right, you go unload this thing that's worth a bunch of money." And he's like, "Okay." And they go and they pick it up and they drop it and they're like,
So
"No
sorry.
say." I don't know.
So
how could this have happened to me,
Oh,
man?
nobody could have foreseen that.
He's like, "This never happens. This never happens to me." I'm like, "Are you fucking kidding me, dude?"
Yeah.
So it is shitty because I was thinking about I was on a Zoom call when he was like waiting.
Yeah.
And I was like, maybe I'll like stay and help Levi. And then I was like, they're probably gonna take longer. And I get home and it's like 2 hours go by. I'm already at work late. 2 hours go by after I get home, and I text him and I'm like, hey man, like how was it? I'm not here yet. And I was like, all right, man.
Yeah, fucking sick.
Oh,
I
yeah,
did shoot my shot during work lunch today though.
Okay.
We were what do you mean?
We were sitting there, and Mike and Cavante were sitting down eating. Right, Gideon's in there. I go and throw my shit in the microwave, and all of a sudden I hear like, and it's Cavante, and he's like, I was like, "Oh, bless you," and he's like, "Oh, thanks." He's like, it's that black pepper, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, should I say it? Should I say it? I'm like, yeah, white pepper isn't as loud, and him and Mike go.
And then I got stabbed 4 times.
And then Mike was like, "Hey man, this is good." I was like, "Okay, good. All right, thanks."
These brothers really like me.
I was like, "All right."
Well, the funny part is, I was actually thinking about how, for whatever reason, all of the black people have accepted Levi as black.
Yeah.
And also love his singing voice. And I remember when Mark was there, and Levi would be like scream, like not singing.
Yeah.
And I'd look at Mark and be like, he has the voice of an angel.
Literally verbatim. The dude said that.
And Levi would be like shittily singing Creed as hard as he can.
And I'm free.
Yeah, literally like this, and there'd be like this fat old black guy, just like literally tears in his eyes, like
It's a slave song.
It's
slave song.
I don't know, it's funny to me. It does make me laugh.
Hey
But,
man, I know how to do it apparently.
I needed to know the Isaac conspiracies, because I know that you're quite the Instagram reel
Oh yeah.
sender.
Yeah, we're in there.
I need to know.
Like, what is up to date right now?
No. I need to know strictly. When you come back, grab me another one.
Okay.
Or also bring me a bedpan. I guess we do have a
Bring you a bottle. Here, sir.
bring me a piss jug. Go on 75.
Get the Dasani.
All right. What is the most insane one you actually believe?
that I actually believe.
Like truly,
Well,
I'm saying.
the thing is the common one that just keeps showing up that I want to believe, but it's not going to happen, is the Argatha one, the ice wall,
you mean,
hidden civilization.
Isn't it?
Is it Argatha or Agatha? It's
No, it's now you like knock the name out. You're talking about Hollow Earth. Is what you're talking about because
it's like a utopia.
Agartha.
Yeah, Agartha. Yeah.
So Agartha is technically that's what that what's Vern Wells?
Yes.
Wellsian,
Yeah.
whatever. So his story, Agartha, is the Earth is hollow, and the center of the Earth is Agartha.
Okay.
It's a fabled whatever,
Yeah.
and I would also think that would be cool. Okay?
It's just not. It's not.
I want to go further back. I specifically want to know about the flat
tell
Earth
him about
thing.
the flat Earth.
Yes.
That's what
the flat
I
Earth.
asked him specifically. What do you actually believe?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I never believed you actually believed it.
Oh yeah. No.
But I
Oh,
don't
come
know.
on now.
No. I'm getting.
No, because
This is the approach.
I need you to stand on business.
We are
right now.
we are standing on business right here.
Okay.
So there's these, you know how far you can stretch the truth, and when you have a higher up person who you are related to that you would also call father, you can say some things to kind of tweak the reality and just be like,
so you're psyoping your dad.
yes,
Hell yeah. Dude.
yes,
Fuck you, Dad.
and you just be like,
I
hate
like,
you, yeah, it's like space, not real.
And gay also.
Doesn't exist. You haven't seen it, and then it's like
You're right. I haven't seen it.
it's like I've been there on that. It's like Earth, it's flat, and the reasoning behind that is because you can't fly over Antarctica.
So I when you were sending these to like this was this a
This
family
was
group
the
chat? Like what was
no. This is just one-on-one talking. I have a buddy who is a commercial pilot actively,
Okay.
and anytime he goes on the plane, he'll be like, "Now do something for me. Bring a level on the plane." And I literally was like, "They fly the plane level. It's not going on the Earth." And I was like,
Wait, what?
So I think what he's getting at is like a
No,
plane.
no,
if you're going around a sphere,
Yeah.
you're gonna be angled.
If you're going on a plane, you're going to be like angled,
Yeah.
so the level would be that.
The
But
curve,
But if
if
it
you're
was
flying,
a sphere, wouldn't it be like
but that's what if the Earth is flat, the plane's going to be like this.
It's
Even
gonna-
though
the
it's
plane's
curved
gonna be
like
level.
this, the plane's always going to be level.
yeah.
So that's the point where he brings up that.
Okay, but before go back. So, did he bring it up, or did you implant it?
I implanted it first. And then it was kind of just to get into arguments with people, just like, oh yeah, well then how does this happen? Why is it 24/7?
Why can't I see it
Yeah,
now?
it's
huh?
like why is the sun in Alaska never go down?
oh shit, dude.
And then they're like, wait a second, that
Okay,
doesn't
so-
really
so
make sense.
Was there a group chat that you were sending stuff to?
No, it was fully. It started off as like I was in college and I'd send him a reel every once in a while, and he'd be like, "That's a good point."
You know, he's got a point
He's like
there.
he's bringing it up, and then
Fucking
it
right,
turned into anytime I came back from college, we would pull up a debate on YouTube, and he's like, "These scientists don't have an answer.
Goddamn globe.
These guys." And then there was a show that there's a bunch of people trying to prove that the Earth was flat, and they did a 3-mile span of styrofoam with a hole that was cut into it, and he's like, "All right, turn the light on." And they're like, "It is." He's fuck.
Yep.
And so it was just kind of like kept feeding into it, and you'll find a flat earther every once in a while, and you kind of feel bad for them. So you're just like, no, dude, I just see what you're getting at there. So you're just playing both sides of the party.
I do agree. Like personally, I do feel that the. Hold on a second. Is this gonna load? This is
the
like,
Earth is the halo ring.
Hold on.
yes,
That's what it is.
and there's an ice cavern going around it.
yes,
Okay.
yeah.
Why don't you
It
grab
was-
me another
it
one
was-
of them fuckers?
I do agree. I personally particularly enjoy the concept of flat Earth because
Yes.
it's a not the concept of flat Earth, the people who believe it, because it is the ultimate rejection of all of like the gay science shit.
Yes.
Because there's nothing that it's
Yeah.
like it's such a it's like the whole thing where it's like. If you were just like, yeah, I don't like Chinese people, and
Yeah.
you're like, okay, but
not
they're
real.
cool. Look at all these stats,
Yeah.
and you're like, well, I don't like them.
Yeah.
This is the equivalent of that. Like, it doesn't fucking matter. But this is on like a grander scale where it's like,
Yes.
it's like that's important. Like,
Yeah.
as dumb as this sounds, it's like you need somebody who is like, I understand that everything I believe makes no sense.
Yeah.
Don't care.
Yeah.
The Earth is flat.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
You,
Yes.
That's like
yes.
that's
Yeah.
So Eddie Bravo.
That's, well, with him, I'm talking specifically. They're like, if you ever want to have a country that's like, successful, whatever, you need people that believe things that make no fucking sense.
Yeah. Right.
Okay. And Eddie Bravo is like, I'm just asking questions. If you showed him, if you could take him to space, he would say the Earth is round.
Sure.
Okay. I think that your dad, you could literally fly him around the globe and he'd say, "This is a you faked, you tricked me. This is fake." Like that's what.
Oh, when am I gonna wake up?
But like, that's like the thing that you need. There's a place for that.
It was really surprising that it took him so long to get onto the whole like Israel Jew thing.
Oh my gosh!
But I can I can remember like the spark of creation. Right, I remember
the first time. I remember when you told me.
I remember verbatim where I saw the like spark go off in his eye and be like, "Holy fuck, it's the Jews."
He's been activated.
Yes, exactly. Like I remember just making a comment. Oh fuck, it was just like, yeah, man, the Jews running. He's like, why do you say that? And it was just like literally a 15-second Instagram reel or something like that. He's like, motherfucker.
Oh, this one
and
this
just
one
like
was good. So he was linking down everything in history. He was sitting with my girlfriend, and he's just going Jew. He's just going Jew on everything, and I'm just like, okay, we'll listen from a distance on this. Starts bringing up Nagasaki and Hiroshima.
The Jews did that too.
interesting.
That was the highest Christian population, and Jews hate Christians,
Okay,
so that's why they were
So
nuked.
the highest Christian population
In Japan.
In Japan.
was Nagasaki and Hiroshima.
Yes.
That is factually true.
Yes.
But also, I mean, that's also their industrial centers, right?
Yes. Yeah. That's
Isn't it also the most populated
Yeah.
thing in all of Japan?
I think that I don't know. I'm pretty sure that there
We're
was.
gonna have to call
Well,
Lyndon B. Johnson on
that
this.
was the thing. It was just he kept going through it, and like history was being tweaked
That's
on
Teddy
everything.
Roosevelt about this, dude.
But the biggest thing now is he still is optimistic because it's the boomer generation doesn't want to look foolish for blindly leading the MAGA patriot.
Yeah.
And so I was kind of like talking to him, and I was just like, dude, he's kind of just like a piece of shit. Like Trump's kind of being like a piece of shit right now. And then he just goes, what he's doing is he's playing you guys. And he's gonna assassinate Big Bad Boy Ben.
Dude, I remember, and
he's
like
literally,
I remember literally in term one, like when he was running, I remember you just like coming downstairs at mom and dad's and just being like, yeah, what if he's just like more of the same and he's just playing both sides? And I was like, no, that wouldn't happen. You're like, he's probably just more of the same. And then like 19 drunks stumbling down the stairs after like wrapped in sweats in the garage. Like, yeah, he's probably just more of the same.
Dude, I don't know. I do enjoy because
the amount of delusion is incredible.
I enjoy before. I remember every once in a while, your guys' dad would want to talk to my dad, and my dad's like, man, like I don't like want to whatever, right?
Did you buy the Trump pillow yet?
And then it was once the Trump stuff started, they were like, man, we're just two of the same. Like,
two peas in a pod.
And they're fucking talking about shit. And I remember one time he was at work with him, and they were going about this stuff, and they were like in unison reading the same tweets from whatever this thing. And I'm looking at him, and I'm like, dude, this is just I don't. You're being tricked by the computer, man.
My God.
Dude, he brought this up yesterday, and he's like, now I don't know if it's the algorithm. Because I had to convince him. He's like, everyone's got the same thing I do. And I was like, Dad, do you understand that your phone...
Didn't Judah make him watch like the social
he's
dilemma?
deleted all of his social media now.
Even the propaganda that he watched.
But he doesn't understand that the algorithm is set
not
up.
Universal.
Yeah, correct. No, it is custom tailored to you.
Which
and that's
he did
why
not understand until literally a week ago.
Until a week ago, and now he's deleted all social media. Because every single day, he's like, everything that I believe, everyone's kind of backing it. And I was like, we'll see. And I was just like, you want to go see what my feed is? Because it's not that. And you want to know why? Because it's custom fit to what my things are. And so it
Dude,
took
this is
them.
fucking it's incredible, dude. That's what I'm saying. Chinese bone medicine, AI videos,
And this
we're
is just
fucking
what
on
makes
it.
it so
We're
easy to
gone.
start like world wars back then, because it was just like this is it, and they're like,
Yeah, they called
holy
you gay
fucking
over there, man. You
shit!
gotta blow 'em
It's
up.
like I don't want to be gay. Let's go kill some jabs.
Well, I don't know. My thought was, my original thought was, I wanted to do, because you know about the med bed thing.
Yes.
Did Ben tell you about
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
So my invention was the Ming Dynasty Christians ionic gold bone medicine.
Yeah.
I wanted to have a black preacher, like an AI video. I still have one somewhere.
Okay.
But they shut Sora down because it was costing too much money. And it was
Tell them how much it was costing.
it was $15 million a day. You know what Sora was?
Was that
The AI
yeah,
generator?
Yes.
$15 million
That's how much
a
it
day.
cost them to run it.
Really?
They didn't make-
A day.
And they didn't make any money off of
That's
that?
where all that investment went. When they did like those stages of fundraising.
Because I know like DeepSeek and Gronk and ChatGPT was like, stop saying thank you to ChatGPT after you ask a question.
Thank you.
Because it's $5 million for us. Like, just stop saying it. Because you'll go like, hey, like, could you solve this equation for me? And then it'd solve it and go like, oh, thank you.
Yeah, they,
Charge me $1 million.
Well,
Well,
it's-
and it's like you're
the
running
energy
these chat
costs.
boxes thing, and it's just like
Oh,
when you
so
have these
just by
warehouses.
inputting data into
Yes,
X-ray,
'cause it's gonna
It
respond.
wouldn't matter what it would say.
Yeah.
If you followed up with that's
if
all.
you put
Yeah.
a period and said
Yeah.
enter, it
Yeah.
would do that.
They're like,
Still
just
the
stop doing
computational
that.
process.
Interesting.
Please.
Okay. Never
Sora
mind.
in particular, because you could generate 15 videos a day,
Yeah.
and if you wanted to generate more, you could pay.
Yeah.
But it's like, how many retarded ideas can you come up with a
Yeah.
day, right? Like I was fucking with it constantly,
A
and
ma-
I
a
never
max
ran
10,
out of
yeah.
So. And I made one that was just like I might have it saved. It was this like this bald black guy in this like glowing room, and he's like, the Ming Dynasty Christians, ionic gold, they were persecuted for their religion. Please buy my product. And I'm like, I want to have something like that.
Yes.
Just be like, yeah, dude, and then just send them like whatever.
Yeah.
It was like gold flakes and water, and be like, yeah, drink 2 of these a day,
Yeah.
man.
Oh, dude, you're
because
Well, actually, think about how many people would take that.
Oh yeah, like the museum gift shop. So
yeah,
it's like this is
just-
real gold.
We gotta go clear out the Henry Ford Museum of them
Yes.
and sell them to old people online.
Honestly, we got ourselves a little business idea right now.
Well, that was me and Ben had it. We spent an hour on it.
Yeah.
Right, and I think he has a script for an advertisement that
Yeah.
he wrote.
Just run it.
That's what I'm saying, man. And I want to go on.
Test the
Imagine
market.
having like a. I don't know. He might have the name. I don't even remember.
Hopefully they don't have a Spotify though, because then your market's screwed.
Yeah, that's a good point. We let the cat out of the
We
bag.
we just let our trade secret out, guys.
Well, I don't know. It's
Everyone listening, you're now part of a audio NDA.
multi-level,
Yes.
Yes.
We have
yeah,
trademarked
actually, you
everything.
guys need to buy the gold from
Yeah.
us, and then you can sell
Yeah.
to your grandma.
And if after 10 purchases, we'll fly one lucky person out, but you have to be in Vietnam.
exactly.
And,
what was this? Long Juan. and
Yeah,
Hanoi.
Long Juan. GI. Your government is lying to you. GI. You are dying for other people.
You're a
GI.
war criminal.
Yes.
We did.
Your family fight for wrong
Did Ben ever show you the actual medbed video?
No.
The Joe Biden and Trump AI
No,
videos.
not even that one. I'm talking about the original one that started all of it, where
Uh-huh.
it was the like Donald Trump in his office still image and just his mouth moving, and it's like medbeds will solve all illnesses. Like it was insane, and that's what my grandma fell for.
Oh.
And she, it was. I don't even want to talk about it right now. It
Yeah.
was bad. It was insane.
That's it's
Yeah.
nuts.
You know what you could talk about? That fat dude falling over at the baseball game and his pants falling off. That was really
I don't
funny.
even know what you're talking about.
Really?
You sent me a picture of it.
Oh.
I don't know anything about it.
That it was just like a foul ball, and this one dude, like nobody around him in the stands. He's wearing like gym shorts, and he literally just stands up out of his seat to go catch the ball, and his pants fall down, and
Hell
he's
yeah,
like
dude. It's a
400.
psyop.
He's literally 400 pounds, not wearing any underwear. It's just like I remember hearing it on David Chuck the Freak, and be like, wait, what? It's just like the ass crack, like he has the ass crack like most people dream of, like lakefront real estate, right?
That
Nice.
was a pretty brutal
Yeah.
picture you sent me.
Yeah, miles.
It was-
He had miles
Well,
of
he
ass
also
crack
had
real estate.
in the picture, it was particularly bad because like when you get fat enough that your ass like is It's
concave.
Like
It starts
raised
in-
butt. No,
yes.
it's like long.
Oh.
Yeah, it starts.
Like, yes, yeah, I know what you're
It
talking
starts
about.
Like a right
your
angle
glute
somehow.
loses.
Yeah,
It starts swallowing vertebrae. Is what happens. Like it starts going up your back.
It was a pretty bad picture, yeah. I didn't know that was even. I thought that was just like some old. The one you sent me was so low quality. I was like, that was supposed to be from the 70s.
Yeah, I know.
Fat guy
Definitely
on
not
the
recent.
Yeah.
Let me pull this up. So Isaac's in on the game here.
Yeah. But back to the Jewish psyop. I remember I got picked up from school one time.
Did you start him on that?
Yes.
Or not? Okay, so
Yeah.
all of so literally your dad's insanity.
I have
is from you.
infiltrated. Yeah.
So you control him.
In a nutshell, yeah.
Hell yeah, dude! You should.
That's not a good photo. But dude, I kind of feel.
Hold. Do you see how it's like flat?
Yes.
There's no butt.
That's
cheek.
yeah.
It's like
yeah.
a slab of
It's
meat. with
your
a crack.
muscles are getting so tired of storing fat over them that they're like, all right, we're just gonna level
Yeah, we
this
gotta
out.
level it out.
Flat
man.
Earth,
It's
right there.
True.
Damn.
If the Earth was
If
round,
we-
the butt cheeks would stay around.
Can we put a level on that?
Yeah,
ass?
throw a level on the ass.
Well, I do remember him telling my brother about flat Earth stuff. Is this the video of it?
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Dude,
How do you go up to bat after that?
Yeah,
If you
that's a
win,
good
that's
question.
big screen stuff.
He's like, anyway.
But yeah, he's gotten into that. I know that Ashton's wife, huge flat earther, like huge flat earther.
Does that surprise you?
No.
The being flat earthers.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah. She was like, I listened to an 8-hour video, and they made some really good points.
I will say she is the best person that I have ever met that can track blood. It was fucking incredible.
Really?
Unbelievable.
She also
well, the
did
Earth's
pass
flat,
like.
so it doesn't fall off.
That's a
Yeah.
good point.
Yeah.
It all goes in one direction.
I mean, somehow she got an A in like Chem 2, which is like unheard of. So maybe
Oh.
she's just got one of those like.
Her brain is
Off
so
brains.
far beyond yours.
Well, she's got a flat brain, so none of the information rolls
Good
off.
point. I remember when we were really young, when we were flying to Cancun,
okay.
Ben was trying to describe to Brian the zone theory, in that we
Okay.
were in a simulation on the plane, and Brian was getting like worked up, and I was just staring at him, and I'm like, we're like 18,
Yeah.
and there's like a child. Like,
Yeah.
like riling you up right now. You can't realize he's joking.
I mean, I would get pizza slap countless.
I
by
know,
the
but
guy.
this was
worse.
This was like Brian pulling his phone out to like show him
No,
facts
dude.
that the Earth wasn't flat. And Ben's like, ice walls, zones. There's no. It was every continent surrounded.
Show me
by
a picture of the Earth that doesn't have
It
North
was-
America.
It
in
was,
it.
it
Yeah,
was
thanks, buddy.
Fucking whatever. And then after a while, I was like, he's like fucking with you, right? I remember Ben did that to Matt one time too, where he was like, yeah, life would be so much better as a 17th century peasant, and he was like, no, it wouldn't. And it was this like this thing, and it was like 3 hours. And then Matt, after a while, was like, are you fucking with me? And Ben's like, yeah. And he's like, oh, okay. And then he just stopped. It was like, we were in a
So
car.
went back to the
Yeah, no,
cones.
it was. I remember it was. I don't know if Shane was there or not, but it was me, Matt, Ben, and one or two, Rick and Shane. I don't know. We were in a car. We were in the Hummer, and the
Yeah.
windshield wipers didn't work, and I had
Yeah.
Rain X on the windshield.
Nice.
And we were just sitting there, and they were just arguing.
Yeah.
And it was literally for like a full state. And then after a while, we started to pull over to go to the bathroom, and Matt was like, wait, you can't believe this. Are you fucking with me? And Ben's like, yeah. And he just, all right. And they just stopped, and no one ever brought it up. And I don't know, man.
Bro, I'm so happy I never had to travel like that. I think I would take the 120 miles on the interstate while it's raining with Benson other than hear that.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was pretty funny, though. I remember everyone was laughing because it was like, I don't know. That's why we need to get Ben on here.
Yeah, I think that would be really good.
I know.
It would be.
I was slowly chipping at it when we were like lifting because I was like,
He agreed
because
to
it
do
was previous Friday, but it's like Fridays is when he hangs out with his girlfriend because she doesn't have work. So I was like, just bring her here.
Bro, 1
You
hour,
know?
dog.
It's
1
an
hour
hour.
to drink beers, talk to our smart TV guy,
Yeah.
talk to our
Yeah.
Vietnamese.
And,
He's
and
he's probably got amples amount of information that can be leaked.
Exactly. Exactly. Dude,
personal
This guy's got insider information.
Dude, I
on
really want
everything.
to. I really want to hear his take of the trip to Cancun, where I literally fell down like 26 times and hit my head.
Yeah.
Like
Was
I,
it Brian that got stitches, or was
Yes.
it?
Yeah, it was
okay,
Brian.
Yeah,
It was
And then
Brian.
It cost like
I-
$1,600.
I-
wasn't that much.
Oh, I thought it was like
That much.
the health insurance in Mexico is
No.
going to take.
no,
it
but they
away.
did use like some like non-dissolvable like fishing line stitches.
No,
on
it was they tied double knots on every stitch.
Okay.
And they couldn't. So like normally, I guess you can like kind of undo them.
Yeah.
Sure.
And the doctor was like, they used extra thick, like, suture stuff.
Yeah.
And also they tied these in a way that you can't undo them. So the doctor was like, hold on tight, and just was like cutting them out.
Dude, I can see it in my mind's eye of just like Brian looking at the shot glass that I dropped, just like
that whole
Yeah.
it's fucking hilarious.
someday we'll get him on. To
I do
explain.
there
remember
you go.
getting a Snapchat from Ben when he first arrived in the bathrobe and a cigar and,
Yeah.
and the glasses and it's the "we made it,
Yeah,
bitches,"
and
and it was like,
immediately disaster.
yeah,
That was-
yeah.
I do remember him specifically, him puking into, we were at a pool bar, and they kept giving Ben liquor, and he was like 14.
Dude,
Yeah,
and he was
no,
like,
he was
And
young.
he was like, no, and they were handing him shots, and he was drinking them, and I'm like phasing in and out of consciousness,
Yeah.
and I turn around, and I'm laughing, and I see Ben, and he's puking into the pool drain and pushing the
As it's, like,
chunks in.
flopping in and out.
and he's like, pushing
I
it out.
remember because like we were 18, you could drink at 18 down there. He was like what, 15, 16 or
He's 4
something.
years younger, he's 14.
Yeah, so he's 14, and he had a blue wristband. We all had red wristbands, and they kept handing him shots. And Ben literally like lifted up his arm, was like, "No, look, I can't drink."
And they were just like-
And they're like, "No,
Yeah.
no, say. Here you
Yeah.
go."
It was that's quite funny.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. So this is I want to make sure you had to get out of here at 5, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
So
yeah.
you have 5 minutes left. So
Yes.
why don't you
Make it
do you
count.
have anything you'd like to say before? I'm gonna make sure we end it early, just so you don't have to be.
Yeah,
thrown
no.
out
Yeah.
there. Do you have any heartfelt things to the people you don't know for a podcast? You got.
What do you have
forced
to say
be
to
on?
smart TV guy?
Smart TV guy, man. It's nice to know that you're connecting with this as a good group of guys. You know, we're covering all the aspects
Important
that
stuff, like
really
government
affect
cheese and
the geopolitical state of the world.
toilet paper.
You know, toilet paper, I would
Cheese.
start stocking up on that. I know it's not listed right now, but expect it to start impacting Dow Jones. I know Dow Jones went up 120% yesterday after Trump's little speech, but other than that, smart
There you
TV
go.
guy,
Proof.
I just keep with us, you know, believe in them.
I love you.
We
I
maybe
love
will
you.
fly you out. We will get you to kiss a wall, but not the Israel wall.
Our own wall that we build in the
Yes,
yard.
we
Yes.
we
Yeah,
are
this is
starting our
this is our
own
own
kissing
wailing
wall.
wall?
Yes, yeah. Just like you know how you get guest people to sign on your wall. Like we're just
Yeah.
gonna have a wall that you kiss.
We'll have community kippas that everyone
Yes.
can borrow to
Yeah,
put on.
and we'll call it Benjamin, not your Jew. You know,
Okay.
you know.
And put like fleshlight lips on
Yes,
the wall
yeah,
so you
yeah,
can kiss
yeah.
those.
And then we'll run through a scenario of that, you know, circling back to the alien of there's an alien out there, condom or AR.
Yeah, we'll keep a condom and an AR. We'll
Yes.
get a real alien. We'll say, "What are you gonna do right
Yeah,
now?
right
Pick one.
now.
Pick
Do it.
one.
Yeah.
I'm watching.
Yeah.
I'll have a gun.
I'll have the gun.
I'll dress up as the alien.
Yeah, I'm the alien. I'm the alien. Levi has the gun. You have the condom. Come
Yes.
on.
What are we doing? What are we doing? Yeah.
So yes. Now the other question is, will you be back?
Oh, I'd love to be back. I loved it. I enjoyed my time here.
You also only had 2 beers, so that's unacceptable. So
Yeah,
we
but
I have to go to church, so
well, it's Orthodox Church, so it's all
Yeah, dude.
mystery anyway.
You're supposed to
all
be
of
drunk, man.
it's a great mystery.
Yeah, so you have to engage theosis the proper way.
Yeah. The government cheese was that was a good input. I've gotten some words on that. I've
Dude,
got some
I've had-
information.
Heard of it, right?
I've heard of
Yeah,
it
that-
before, but to that degree of what
Look.
was it, 1.8 or
Bi-
1.4 billion,
billion
pounds?
That's a lot.
Like
of
that's
cheese, man.
absurd.
Yeah.
That's absurd.
I still can't believe Ronald Reagan is sitting there smiling, holding up a
that
fat
bastard.
fucking
I mean,
log
but-
of
okay,
cheese,
that cheese
bro.
does look kind of good though, right?
Yeah,
100%.
That's a good mac.
That's
cheese.
okay,
That's a
I
good
will say
mac cheese.
the best American cheese, hands down, period, point blank, done. Land O'Lakes American cheese.